Hi Leo, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with another reading, and I hope you guys are all well. And this reading, Leo, is what are their true intentions in love? And this is about you and your person. And please be aware that these are general readings, Leo, and they cannot resonate with everybody in the whole wide world. With that being said, let's get started. Also, please know, Leo, that these energies could be yours or your person's, anywhere in the reading, okay? If you guys get a message, please give a thumbs up. I always appreciate you. I feel like you are my sister sign, Leo. And let's get into it. From the, let's see what we got when we have the Lenormand. We have the Scythe, wow. And we have the Star, the Stork, which is about new beginnings here. And the Child, okay, somebody has a child here. One of you Leos have a child. That is a consideration here. And the Anchor here. So what I feel like this is saying here, we're going to get into the reading because we have to clarify the Lenormand with the reading. Because the Lenormand is kind of, for me, it is a little bit more general. And anyway, it kind of really works well with the tarot, the flowers. So I feel like what could be happening here, I feel like there was a painful ending in the past with you and your person, Leo. The past dynamic talks about the Ten of Swords. And I feel like, and there's for somebody there is a child to consider here. And maybe somebody's pregnant here because the stork is next to the child. Wow, this can talk about pregnancy, right? Exactly. And somebody could be doing whatever they can to kind of swim the seven seas. Maybe to either make up with somebody, maybe because they're having a baby, or to have a new beginning, right? And somebody could be, maybe somebody's healing something and cutting somebody out in the process, right? Like I'm going to go back to my, to my number one here because I was cheating, something like that, and I'm cutting that person out because now I'm going to have a family, or, or I'm going to have a new beginning with my person, right? Yeah, okay. Now, there is a painful ending in the past, as I mentioned, and the Lovers is showing up for you. The Lovers is in your overall energy, Leo. Let's see why Leo has the Lovers. And what's crossing you is the Three of Cups, Leo. Okay, and we're going to pull a couple cards though from the Enchanted Map Oracle, and let's see. And I'm going to discuss these cards as we get more into the reading because sometimes they are not entirely clear. Okay. Okay. So let's see why, though, kind of going back and forth here, right? Why is Leo in the Lover's energy? You could be choosing, right? I feel like that's what maybe you are doing. And the Lovers can be a Gemini here. It can be Leo. Why does Leo have the Lovers? Okay, this could talk about just lovers, right? The Justice card, wow. And this could be, wow, you could be making a choice here, maybe to balance it out with somebody. Three of Swords. I feel like there's a third party here, and is either involving a marriage or involving a Libra here. Because there was a third party, I feel like there was Ten of Swords in the past, and the Scythe is here. So somebody's getting cut out, or somebody could have got cut out in the past, right? It's possible. The Scythe is typically a fast cut. Like, okay, I'm making a decision here, right? And you call that person, hey, I can't do this anymore, right? I'm staying with my person because there is a new beginning here, and I feel like it is surrounding a child. So somebody could be making all the adjustments they need to do to stay with their family. Yeah, I feel like that's the case. And let's see here. And somebody could maybe be cutting out their star. What I mean by that is somebody maybe they really wanted to be with to kind of stay, to have a new beginning, maybe with a family. That could be the case here too. And it can kind of go back and forth. Yeah, wow. Okay, can be either way is what I'm saying. Let's clarify now the Three of Cups is in the crossing energy, right? Which is to me a third party when we see the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. Wheel of Fortune, there could be a Sag here. Five of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's making a choice to end something. That could have been a third party. Yeah, and they could be doing it for their marriage. Wow. Why is the Three of Swords here? This is for Leo. Why does Leo have the Three of Swords? Four of Pentacles. Wow. And you could be, that's what I'm saying, you could be making a decision to hold on to somebody. Maybe this is your wife. It could be either way. Or your husband. But what I mean by that is you could be choosing to stay with a family in a family dynamic, or you could be choosing to stay with somebody like a star. I feel like it is the other way around, but let's see here. And the Two of Wands is showing up in your desired position, but it's in the reverse. Why is it Two of Wands there? And let's see, I'm going to put these cards right here. Lots of cards on this table. And, okay, in your desired position, Leo, wow. Ace of Swords. I feel like you want to take some fast action with the scythe. This talks about a quick cut, a quick break. Could be a quick breakup. But I think that in your desired position, you could be having a hard time here. Yeah, you could be having a hard time making a decision. But I feel like you could be wanting to make a fast one, but it's a difficult one. And you could be wanting to, this can talk about like being in a situation where you have nowhere to go. Yeah, like you feel like you don't, like, what I mean by that is there's no good choice. But I feel like what this is that you are cutting out, like you were at a crossroads before and you're not now. You're making a decision. Yeah, you're making a decision, I feel like, to leave somebody out. You could be leaving a Sag out. You could be leaving, could be anybody. It could be a Libra here or a Gemini maybe. But for sure you're holding on to something, and there was a third party. The Sun card, or there could be one now. The Sun card is how you see a person. Why does Leo see them that way? The Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles. And I'm going to take all these cards that are just kind of jumping for joy to come out here, okay? But I feel like what's happening here, you could be seeing your person as leaving you for a third party. Or they could be seeing you as leaving, like staying with them and leaving a third party. See, this is what I mean. And the message is clear here. It is just not sure who is kind of doing what. Now, their energy is the Nine of Pentacles. Why is that there for Leo's person? The Emperor. The Hangman. I feel like they're just stuck here about whether or not they want to be single. Because of some third party. And somebody could be, wow, now that we are filling in the blanks here, filling in the dots, right, with your person's energy, let's keep going, because those Lenormand cards can mean a few things. But there's definitely like some type of, I feel like an ending or a new beginning for sure. And I feel like it is between a third party and somebody else. And somebody's making a decision between the two. It is not clear here. I feel like they are making a decision to stay with their family. But it can be the other way. Somebody could be going after their star. See it the other way, though. Page of Swords is the blocker, the challenge. Now, this is how they feel about you. Okay, Leo. Okay, why do they feel that way about Leo? Yeah, they need more information. This is why they're stuck about whether or not they're going to be single here. Four of Cups. Yeah. See, they don't understand. I feel like your person feels, they could feel like you were resisting them here. And they're not sure here about maybe why you rejected them and left them in the Five of Cups energy. I feel like that's what this is. Wow. Five of Swords is the desire for them. Nobody wants that. Why is that in the desired position? And Leo, you could seriously be dealing with a Gemini, right? Because now we see the King of Swords here in their desired position, and the Lover's cards is here. Yeah, I feel like your person is the person who feels left out, and that you left them out. Yeah. And you could have done it for a third party, but you could be cutting the third party out now. Can go a few ways. The King of Swords in the reverse. Why do they desire the King of Swords in the reverse? The Fool card is here. I feel like they could be this Gemini. I feel like they want to release themselves from lies and issues. Yeah. And this feeling of despair here. And I feel like they don't know why they were kind of left out here. Yeah. Okay. The Queen of Wands is how they are seeing you, Leo. You are the Queen of Wands. Why do they see Leo like that? Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords. Yeah, see, I feel like there is a Gemini here. It could be an Aquarian or a Libra. We do see the star over here in the Lenormand. It doesn't always have to be the star like the Aquarian star, but nevertheless here, they are seeing you as like having some type of a wish, or you are their wish. Yeah. And I feel like they could be seeing you as they could be wanting to question you here, because this is exactly what the Queen of Swords does. She questions her person, like, where have you been? That is, if there's no trust within a relationship, okay? Or how is this going to turn out? Like, what are we going to do here? I want honesty, stuff like that. That's what the Queen of Swords does. That could be your Gemini. For some of you guys, there is a Gemini in this reading, okay? And the past dynamic, there was a painful ending because somebody was trying to get in. Yeah, there was some type of betrayal, I feel like. Somebody was trying to get in here, the Page of Cups. And there could have been an apology in the past. And I feel like there could for some. Because the flowers are showing up in Lenormand, and this can be an apology. Somebody made an apology, I feel like. And they said to the other person, you know, I'll swim the 7 seas for my family. Yeah, I feel like that's the case here. Or the stormy sea, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, I like to call it the 7 seas. Okay, if you guys know who those 7 seas are, who's in there, the Baltic Sea, the Indian Ocean, I would like to know, all right? The current dynamic is the Tower, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles. So right now, somebody doesn't know if they want to stay in a third party. I feel like that's what that is. Or somebody doesn't know, rather, what the other person, if the other person is lying. And I feel like this is your person. Yeah. And they have fear, I feel like, because they don't know why you left them out. I feel like that's what's going on here. We're going to find out over there on Vimeo. And let's see about these. We see the magical map shifter showing up in the Enchanted Map Oracle. Let's see what that's about here. I feel like that is about being able to kind of, like the magician. And he kind of looks like the magician. If you see him here, he is kind of holding his hand up, and all these things are kind of, it's like he's like kind of wishing for these things, and they're circling him, kind of like he's like, wow, what am I going to manifest here for myself? And I feel like that is what that is about. Brand new cards, 52. Let's see what we got here for the magical map shifter. Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. Okay, so this is saying that I feel like it could be saying you do have all the tools you need. When the magical map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life, to impact your personal growth. Okay, it's a little different. And perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be. All right. Someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to those people who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be aware and awake, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents that they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. Wow. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. Okay. Wow. Well, this is kind of a little bit like the magician, where you can manifest anything you want to be, because it's putting you into a better place, like into a better version of yourself, right? And maybe this is this person here who is in a family dynamic with you. I'm not sure. I feel like there is a family for some, right? The stork and the baby, or the child, right? And where is the third card here? There's 3 cards from the... And the compass card is showing up, and the compass card is like you are being shown the way. I feel like somebody is showing you the way here, because somebody inspires you and is making you the best person you could be. And goblins. Wow, let's see what goblins is about, all right? Fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and forgive others. Wow. Yeah. And there is forgiveness here, right? There is forgiveness because we are seeing the flowers. Yeah. And I feel like I said that over here. In the past, there could have been an apology, because the Page of Cups is facing the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Wow. So we're going to find out on Vimeo the underlying energies, Leo, how they really feel about you, what they want, your person, and also what they're fearing, what they're hiding from you, and their true intentions, and the challenges and how to better navigate those on Vimeo. All those extendeds are super affordable. If you get a message, please give a thumbs up. The best way, you guys, is always to get your own reading. Thank you so much.